So yes, welcome everyone. This is a very important video for all who have recently seen many kinds of podcasts or videos available on YouTube which are talking about the Gupt Navaratras which are coming from 26th of June 2025. I have been getting lot of messages and I've been getting lot of emails to the team that first of all, Gupt Navaratras are meant to be for the sadhaks, mainly for the sadhaks. I do not mean to say that the normal grahast people cannot worship during the Gupt Navaratras. No, that's certainly not the case. But I would advise the grahast people or the people who are doing the normal pujas to just do a normal arati or read Durga Saptati during the Gupt Navaratras as well. The reason why I'm saying is that everyone is promoting 10 Mahavidyas, and from 10 Mahavidyas, Devi Tara, Devi Baglamukhi, Devi Kali, especially these three Devis and also Chinnamastama, these four Devis I would say. So much of publicity, so much of commercialization, so much of propaganda has been done regarding these four Devis from the 10 Mahavidya section or series that it is just unbelievable. And it is the most dangerous thing that people on YouTube who are the speakers, who are the narrators, who are the production team or whoever these people are, for their views, for their personal publicity, they are talking about all of this and guiding people to come ahead and do the puja archanas for these 10 Mahavidyas. In many previous videos also I have mentioned that never fall for such traps. You will say that 10 Mahavidyas are also a part of Devi Durga's Rupas. Yes, of course. But then it's something like this, that not everyone and anyone can take that kind of energy, high voltage energy, or handle that high voltage energy which is based inside the 10 Mahavidya category. I don't even want to talk about this topic in detail or segregating them into different Devis and talking about each Devi, because that is just not feasible. That is not even mentioned in the Shastras to talk about them for your selfish purpose in front of everybody. These are some secret energies, secret sources of universe, or the universal energies that I will say, that should not be and should never be talked about in such a casual manner the way on internet it is being talked about. And seeing one person as a narrator or a host, everyone is following the same rat race without realizing that you even talking about them, mentioning about them online, just like that, it has become a joke. You are spoiling your karmic accounts as well. Something which is kept inside a lock or a locking system, or it has a particular code, and you're not supposed to unlock it like that. And that also unlocking in a non-correct manner or incorrect manner, I would say. Whatever little information you have with yourself and then collecting from other YouTube channels who are talking about this, you are coming and making a podcast and you're coming and making a video regarding 10 Mahavidyas. this form of furious energies that you're talking about, you can't even imagine. You're not even aware of what the hell are you doing. This is more dangerous than any sort of black magic. This is more dangerous than any sort of supernatural activity that may have occurred in your life or any of your near and dear one's life, because you can safeguard yourself through the Devi Shakti or the Devi cures or the Bhagavati cures when it comes to the evil entities. But how about if you have actually made sure that the Devi gets angry with you or goes away from you or punishes you or your family or your generations altogether, that you can't come out of that curse? And I'm not just saying this, I really mean this, whatever I'm saying. Any true sadhak will never talk about Bagla Mukhiji or Chinnamastama or Ma Kali or Ma Tara just like that, or all the 10 Mahavidyas for that matter. This should not be the topic of discussion on YouTube. And if it is becoming a topic of discussion, it is very important for sadhaks like us who are aware of the sensitivity of the matter to come and revolt on this aspect, that this should not be done at all. Everything is not your TRPs, everything is not your views, everything is not your publicity or the way you want to be looked and known. Some things are beyond these things that you should never touch upon. And these Rudra energies are such formats. So in this Gupt Navaratras, there is no need for anyone who's a grest person or who's not into sadhanas to touch upon the 10 Mahavidyas chapters. Keep yourself safeguarded, keep yourself in the bhakti of the goddess rather than coming and touching upon the 10 Mahavidya section. This is a high degree tantric section in which even the sadhaks who are in the beginners level are not allowed to come and be a part of this high voltage energy section. Whatever limitations I have, whatever restrictions I have, within that I am talking whatever I am talking right now. So this Gupt Navaratras, of course you can worship the Devi. There is no aspect which says you cannot. Do your Sapshati part, reading, do your Sahasranam of Devi, do your Aarti, do your bhajans of Devi, do your kirtans of Devi. All that is absolutely fine. But 10 Mahavidyas, I am categorically saying this repeatedly, you will create some rigorous, violent, unbearable curse or punishment around yourself and your family that you can't even imagine if this goes into an error. So be intelligent enough after hearing this video. You know, everyone says these days, let me put this in this way also, everyone says, you know, that mostly gurus are creating fears in everyone's mind that don't do this, otherwise this will happen, don't do that, otherwise that will happen. Till some extent, I agree with this thought and I agree with this statement and narration. But let me tell you, sometimes to fear certain things is also very important, because that fear will sometimes safeguard you from some stupid heroic acts or deeds that you may think you're doing, which will bring in a lot of prosperity to you. But on the other hand, you are actually diminishing yourself, draining yourself into something which you can't even imagine. This is a point of no return. Don't play with Devi Shaktis. Don't play with the I don't even have words. It's if you would have actually known what Dasma Vidyas are, you would have never even named Das Mahavidyas or said Das Mahavidyas also as a term. Yes, bhakti is different. Tantric sadhak aspect is absolutely different. Don't get into this section. Okay? So celebrate and welcome Gupt Navaratras if you really want to do it. But in the most subtle manner, in the most lovable and bhakti form. Alright, so that's about it. I'll see you next week with another topic. Till then, goodbye and Jai Ma Kali, Jai Krishna Kali Ma, Jai Ma Kamakhya.